Oh. Come on then. Oh look, it's just a little fella. There we go, a little snapper. We're gonna just let this guy go. It's the third fish I've caught so far this morning. Had maybe 10 casts. There we go. Wow, g'day guys. Nice sunrise in the background. For some reason this camera here has died. Probably because it hasn't been used for so much. It's been so long since I made a video. But I had a bit of back pain, so I've sort of been off the kayak for a while. Yeah, back's starting to come right now. So I thought I'd get this old pinnacle out and go for a real basic fish. So you'll notice I got no sounder. I've only got one rod, just a soft bait rod, and just want to do some real basic, back to basic fishings, and just show you guys that you actually don't need a whole lot of flash gear or anything to go out and catch a feed of fish. So that's the goal for today. You just saw me release that little snapper, and it's actually the third one of the morning, and I've probably been out here about, oh, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. So yeah. Well, alright, we're hooked up again. It's only a real little fella, this one. Real little fella, he wouldn't even be legal. But it's only just been a little bit since we're hooked up to that last one. Alright, well, it's been a little bit quiet for a little while, but just hooked up to a reasonable fish. Quite a reasonable fish. Oh, there it is. Ah, nice. That'll be my first eater for the day. A nice one. Ooh. And a nice one. Slide him into my lap. Oh, yes. There we go. Oh. He's done. Those nerves are kicking. And in the hatch he goes. Well, alright, we've got something to take home. I should really explain what I'm doing and why I'm actually fishing here too, I suppose. Over here is a bit of a headland, and often out off headlands there's a bay in there, and there's a bay in there, and there's a bay in there. Now often when you get that and you get a little headland, often the reef will extend out under the water away out off the headland, and that just means that it sort of becomes a place that attracts fish. So even though I don't have a sounder on here, I kind of get a feeling that there's going to be fish in this area out off this headland. Yeah, worth spending a bit of time in these areas like this, just out off a headland, and chances are there's a bit of reef there. Oh wow, you're little. Oh, just another little snapper. So I've come up the coast a little bit, and sort of there's another little headland here, but there's reef out here, and I can tell because the swell's sort of building up where it's pretty flat everywhere else, and the swell's sort of starting to lump up. So I'm just sort of fishing around here because I know there's some reef here, because it's a shallower zone. That's why the swell's sort of pushing up. So we'll see what we get here. Okay, I think it's just another little one, but you can really see how much the swell's lifting here, and it is just another little one. This is the sort of place where you do get big fish. But not this time. Oh! Okay, so it's been quite a while since I hooked up. He went in the real reefy shallows and sort of wasn't really getting anything in there. So come back down sort of around where I was catching them this morning, and just caught a little kahawai, let him go. This is the cast straight afterwards, and I'm hooked up to what I'd say is going to be a reasonable snapper. Probably my second eater for the day. Ooh, that may be a bit bigger than I thought. It's quite a bit bigger than I thought. Ooh, he's lazy. He's lazy for his size. He's very lazy for his size. He's almost too big to take, but he's not. He's sort of right on the limit. But I think we'll have him if I can get him in. Hook's only just in him too, so I think I'll just gill him. Get my hand in the gills and get him in. Oh, shivers, I haven't got him yet. Okay, well, there you go. All right, there we are. Nice snapper, and won't be any reef here. In fact, I know there's not any reef here because I've been over it heaps of times with a sounder, but the reason I stopped here was there was just a few kahawai schooling on the surface, and first couple of casts didn't get anything, then I got a kahawai. Now I've just picked up this snapper. So yeah, when you see stuff on the surface, often there's fish kicking around underneath them. Okay, couple of casts later, hooked up again. There is most definitely some fish here. Oh, this is a big one too. Wow. Oh, this is quite a big fish. Maybe it's not quite as big as I thought. Oh, it just fought hard. Not even that big. Good eating size. Fought hard. Fought hard. Gee, he's only just hooked too. I think we'll be able to drag him. Ooh. Oh, that was a bit lucky. Hook came out just as he got into my lap. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. I guess one more fish like that and I'm gonna have more than enough for what I need, really. Probably got enough for what I need now. But one more is probably just the icing on the cake, so I might carry on for a little bit longer. Sun's getting a bit high in the sky. I've got sunblock on, but I don't want to stay out here and just get absolutely cooked, and I don't want the fish to get cooked either. Like I should have bought some ice to put in the thing, but I didn't because I figured probably only going to be out here for a reasonably short time this morning, and you know, we're probably coming up to sort of 9 o'clock, so it's probably not too far away from heading back in. We might try for one more though. Okay, so right in front of me here I've got a patch of fish, and they just make that little ripple on the water. Doesn't look like much, but it's what we're after. We'll let the sift bait sink right to the bottom because we don't really want to catch the kahawai. If you did want to catch the kahawai, you'd just rip the soft bait straight through it. And see, they've got scared by me now, so they've dispersed. There'll still be fish under them, my pickers. Oh look, we've got a boat. Noisy boat coming. Probably not the greatest thing. Okay, and just as that noisy boat passed and the noises stopped, we managed to hook up. Another nice little fish. I wonder if this is a kahawai. Oh no, it's a snapper. Here it comes. Here he comes. Oh, another good eating size fish. Man, you can't complain about that. No way. No complaints about that for an eater. Oh, nice. And there you go, look at that. And yeah, that's just the result of following those kahawai around on the surface. you know, they just appear like a little ripple of wind, but we've got absolutely no wind today. They're on the surface just over there at the moment, you know, so little things like that will just clue you up to where the fish are. You've got to learn to read the signs, but once you get it, you know, you can go and get a feed. And these aren't massive fish, but boy, they're a good eating size. That's probably a high 40 centimeter snapper, you know, like probably getting on for 50 maybe, I don't know, hard to say, but still a bloody decent fish with a couple of nice fat fillets on it. Going to be a very good eating fish. So yeah, pretty happy with that. That's pretty much my limit. I think I mean I've got 5 snappers, so it's not my limit, but I think it's all I need. So I think I'm just gonna cruise on back in now. So I guess we'll talk to you on the beach. Well, all right, we're back on the beach. There was a fun little morning, I suppose. Probably about 9:30 now, I suppose, maybe 10 o'clock. Awesome little morning, just going out there and getting back to basics, and it was a lot of fun, you know, having to use the craft of being on the water rather than relying on all the electronics, you know, having to use your eyes and intuition and things. So yeah, really good day. And as you can see here, I got 5 nice snapper. One's a bit on the smaller side, but still well legal. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful to you guys who don't have sounders. There's a lot more I could cover, but that was just sort of what we ran into today. Of course, if you find birds working fish, you always want to fish under them, but even if you find fish working on the surface, it is well worth fishing under them, you know. So anyway, I think I'll pack up and get out of here. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video, eh? Cheers.